Alright, we went to Shawnee National Forest this weekend with the new Jeep. And I looked at everybody else's rigs, tried to figure out what I wanted to do. Here's all the people that were here. It's a little foggy today. I realized that truck's bed really small. Obviously, I don't have nothing set up for it. My buddy let me borrow a Gazelle T4. You know who you are. And I really appreciate it because I was able to decide if I wanted one. So I went ahead and ordered one today. But look at the bed of this thing. We did have an easy up in here, which probably didn't need because it ended up not raining Friday after we were heading there. It rained like Friday morning. So there's all my camping stuff that I brought. I had to bring a fridge. It says it's off right now. Maybe, I don't know. We didn't even unload anything yet. I'm going to do that today. So I think I finally decided what I wanted. So we'll start at the front. Only because I have that part on the way. So I got a front bumper coming. Front winch bumper. So I can put the winch back on it. I think that's it for now. Inside, I have no mounts or nothing or anything. So once again, a buddy of mine, you know who you are, let me borrow a RAM mount for my phone. It worked pretty good, but we got one of them bar mount systems coming, so we can put stuff on there. We still got garbage in there for the weekend. And there's the back of it. So we need to figure out how we're going to organize this a little bit. But we'll get it. I ain't worried about it right now. I would say the back, I got it narrowed down to an alu cab, just a topper. I think they call it the canopy camper or something like that. The canopy something, I don't know. They call their stuff weird. So the canopy, I think. I think it's going to be the alu cab. And then a rooftop tent eventually. But I got the tent coming for now, so that's going to be it. The back bumper is going to be somewhere, I don't know when. Hopefully sooner than later. And I think the tires and wheels are just going to stay the way they are now. Until I make up my decision more. I keep going back between buying wheels and tires. 35, 12 and a half, 17 with a 2-inch leveling for now. Since it's got 410s and I don't want to have to re-gear it or nothing, we'll just drive it that way. I think everything I'm going to do with it, that'll be just fine. Once we level it and get it a little higher off the ground by adding them tires. Or I'm going to stick with, I don't know, it's still a work in progress with the suspension and tires and wheels. I'd say that's going to stay like that for a while. It's kind of hard to get rid of brand new tires that do pretty good. We're going to put all the stuff I've been playing with, putting that 21-gallon water tank, my battery back in. I'm going to get all that stuff back in. That way I can start, well, after I get the canopy camper, after I get that back in, then I'm going to start going back to the building the bed out. I'll get it though. It'll just take me a little bit. But it does kind of suck doing this. But at least it was beautiful weather this weekend. Well, here, you get to see somebody go through a creek crossing. Not me, a couple buddies. But here it is. Alright, after that creek crossing, which did clean this up a little bit, but I ran back so I could videotape them. And then we came to another hill. Going up that hill, I'll show you that too. The only other thing I know I'm going to do to this is going to be a brake controller, some lights. We're going to have some kind of light bar. I got to figure out the light bar I want. Pod mount lights. And I'm going to have some on the bumper. We'll see how I can set that up. I haven't decided how to set that up. Aux beam switch controller. And then I can't remember the name of the company, but there'll be a video on it of mine didn't come with the aux switches in there. So I'm going to put the aux switches in there, but it's a company that makes Laser Fit, I believe it is. That's what it is. I think it's Laser Fit. Makes a plug and play kit, but I want to make it work for me. So I'm going to buy it and see if I can modify it. But once I start with that, then I can start doing all my wiring. Once I decide that, because I'll still put wiring for an under seat compressor, for the charge in the back, for rock lights. I'm trying to think of other wiring. I'm going to need some lights on the back of this cab. The rooftop tent's probably going to come out to here-ish. So, and I think that's going to be the AluCab rooftop tent. They're just really light. Like I was just going back and forth between what topper to get. And I just can't. I think the AluCab's like 120 some pounds, 130 pounds. And the RTIC, the Smart Cap, was like 211, I believe, from what I did. So I know this ain't no half-ton truck, so I got to build it like a baby truck. But we'll get it. Follow along, you'll see the build. The bumper will be the first thing, trying to get that winch on there. Plus, the more crap I do, the more will be off the floor of this barn. Follow along. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See ya.